先试一下。
就不用了。
让他们看是吧？
然后零件放一个。
我们看一下这个
声音有没有？这个不用吧？现在
刚刚我们选的是那个耳机，然后中途把耳机拔了以后，它那个上面就识别不到耳机，出现一点问题。
PPT。
开始游戏了是吧？对，我们先试一下，就是。
Nicky，
先
Can you hear me?
Okay, say something.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Say something.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello? OK， 现在就可以了，开始了，正常就可以了。那我们现在还是直播啊，还是就分享这个链接，对不对？对。好。可以直播吗？还是？可以直播，可以直播。等一下。我们先那个。
如果不用耳机的话，那可以吗？
最好用耳机，耳机的声音比较 clear。
OK。
You already share the screen?
Stop sharing. Is it okay now?
Hello everyone, can you hear me? Wait 5 minutes. We need to share the link.
I will not touch this one. 他们。
Like this.
Okay, Nicky, can you hear me?
Yes, the voice is good. Okay, I will share the link. Share the screen.
So, Leaky, what about now? Can you hear me clearly?
Record a video. Shut up.
So, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. This is Ronnie. I'm a technical engineer. So, today we'll introduce our AC01 VFD. So, today's content totally three part. So, first part I will introduce our product introduction. Then second part I will introduce our product features, and then third part I will show you some application where usually we use our VFD. So first let me introduce with you our AC01 is a small volume and low voltage type VFD, and our VFD voltage level single phase 220 volt and power from 0.4 kilowatt to 4 kilowatt, and our three phase 380 volt is 0.75 to 7.5 kilowatt, and our frequency, our output frequency range 0 to 600 hertz, and our carrier frequency 1 to 16 kilohertz. So our AC01 you can use an external keypad or RS485 communication. Now, let me introduce with you our environmental resistance. Our AC01 operating temperature minus 20 degrees Celsius to plus 50 degrees Celsius. Now, let me introduce with you our disturbance tolerance capability. Our AC01 allowable fluctuation for single phase 220 volt minus 10% to 10%, our three phase 380 volt minus 50% to 10%, and our voltage unbalanced rate less than 3%, and our frequency plus minus 5%. Our AC01 has a strong overload capacity. So first, let me introduce with you our T3 model. Our T3 model, 150% rated current, 89 seconds, and 180% rated current, 10 seconds, and 200% rated current, 3 seconds. And for single phase 222 volt model, 150% rated current 24 seconds, and 180% rated current 3.4 seconds. Now let me introduce with you our product naming rules. So from this side, so AC from the first AC01 is our, so AC01 is our product series.
You got it. You just introduce this, right? Okay. Share again. It's okay. Sorry, my friend. Wait a moment.
Sorry. So now let me introduce with you our AC01 product naming rule. So AC01 is our product series, and here S means single phase. If here is a T, that means three phase, and here 2 represent our voltage level. So we have 220 volt, we have 380 volt. So here 2 means 220 volt. If here is a 3, that means 380 volt. And here R75, that means it's our motor power. This is our VFD rated power. So R75 means 0.75 kilowatt. So here R means point. So if here is a 1 R5, that's mean 1.5 kilowatt. Here G means our load type, heavy type. We also have two kind of G type or P type. So G means heavy duty and P means light. And BWE, so this one is our optional accessories. So B means built-in brake, and W means dedicated keypad, and here E means built-in C3 filter. So now let me introduce with you our AC01 external structure. Like here is our heat sink, and here is our control wire slot, and this terminal is for UVW, this terminal for motor, and RST is our AC input, and this positive and PV is for braking resistor, and this one is our control terminal, and this one is our external keypad, and here is our status indicator. You can see the power run and fault. This one is our external status indicator. So now let me introduce with you our AC01 control terminal. So we have 10 volt and COM. So this one is our analog power supply and maximum output 50 milliampere, and 24 volt is our auxiliary power output which is looped with COM, and digital power supply maximum output 100 milliampere, and we have two analog input AS and VS. So our AS is the current type analog input 0 to 20 milliampere, and our VS is voltage type analog input 0 to 10 volt. And we have AC01, we have three digital input terminal, which is X1 to X3, and our NPN type digital input terminal, and forming with COM. And digital input impedance is 50 kilo ohm, and we also have a digital output terminal, total 3 TA, TB, and TC. So one is for normal open and another one is for normal close. And output capacity, if you use AC 240 volt AC, maximum is 3 ampere, and if you use DC 300 volt DC, and maximum is 5 ampere. And we have Y output terminal, and maximum output is 50 milliampere. And we have A positive and B negative, which is for RS485 communication, and it supports Modbus RTU communication protocol. So now let me introduce with you our AC01 external keypad. So our AC01, you can use an external keypad, or you can use a dedicated panel keypad KBD0150. So you can see the view, or you can use a single line keypad like a KBD 1015, or you also can use double line keypad KBD 300/25. So if you use an external keypad with VFD, so first connect with the external keypad, then power on the VFD. Otherwise, you have to set F11.30 to 1. So if you use a single line keypad potentiometer, set F11.35 to 1. So now let me introduce with you our AC01 product dimension. So in this table, you will get all of overall dimension about AC01 product. AC01 0.4 kilowatt to 1.5 kilowatt, our overall dimension are same, and AC01 1.5 kilowatt to 4 kilowatt, the overall dimension are same. So from this table you will get like a width, height, and diameter. You also can check our manual, AC01 manual. You will get this information in the manual. So now let me introduce with you our AC01 internal structure. So from the left side, this is the radiator, which is made of aluminum, and then second is shrapnel, and the third is motherboard. So our main board and the control board are integrated. So we AC01 we have just one board, and the number 4 is shell, and number 5 is light guide commo, and number 6 is silicon film, and number 7 is plastic support for capacitor. And our AC01 cooling fan is the IP52, and this has IP52. It has a strong anti-pollution ability. So now let me introduce with you our AC01 indicator status. So we have total three indicators. So one is for power, another one is for run, and then another one is for fault status. So first, let me introduce with you the power. So if VFD is power 1, so here red light is displayed on the power indicator. And if VFD is running, so that's mean the running indicator will display it. So if VFD run reverse, so it will continue a slow flash, two flash in 2 seconds. So like this, 500 millisecond one and 500 millisecond off, two cycle in 2 seconds. If it's forward running, so it will constant 1. So if a fault or warning exists, a red light is displayed in the fault corresponding area. So if error code any error, so also the fault indicator will display it. So error code less than 11, always 1. So if always 1, that means short circuit, open circuit and over voltage, this kind of fault. If error code greater than 11, so continuous flashing, 10 flash in 2 seconds, like a 100 millisecond on, 100 millisecond off, again 100 millisecond cycle 10 times. If warning, so if any warning, so flashes twice, like a 1 for 100 millisecond and off for 100 millisecond, and again 1 for 100 millisecond and off for 1700 millisecond. So if there is a no fault, so this indicator will off. So now let me introduce with you our AC01 product features. So our AC01 design like this. It's a narrow body, so you can install it side by side without reserving any space. So also you can install it by railing. And our AC01 have many certification, like we have TUV, we have UL, we have EAC, we have CE, and our AC01 product is equipped with an optional EMC filtering program, which meets the EMC C3 level of testing certification. And our AC01 have high level software integration. So AC01 series product integrated with the advance of AC310 drive algorithm. So our AC01 supports VF control, also open loop vector control for both motor, synchronous motor for asynchronous motor. And our AC01 supports different kind of motors, such as asynchronous motor, spindle motor, or permanent magnet synchronous motor. So AC01 have motor auto tuning features. So you just need to set some parameters, and rest of the parameters BFD will read by themselves. So now let me introduce with you, if you want to do a motor auto tuning, so which parameters you need to set. So first you need to set F01.10 maximum frequency, set as the motor rated power. Set as the motor rated frequency, and then set F01.01 motor control mode. You can set here asynchronous motor VF control, or asynchronous motor open loop vector control, or synchronous motor VF control, or synchronous motor open loop vector control. And then F02.00, you no need to set these parameters. And now set F02.01 number of motor poles, set according to your motor nameplate. And F02.02 motor rated power, these parameters also set as your motor nameplate, according to your motor nameplate. And F02.03 motor rated frequency, uh, set according to your motor nameplate. And F02.04 motor rated speed, set according to your motor nameplate. And F02.05 motor rated voltage, set according to your motor nameplate. And then last, F02.06 motor rated current, set these parameters also according to your motor nameplate. And then finally do the auto tuning. we have two kind of auto tuning. One is rotating self tuning and another one is static self tuning. So if 0207, so one means rotating self tuning. If your motor is without load, so you can do one. So if your motor is with load, for example, your motor already connected with shaft, so you have load, so do f02.07 set to and do the static self tuning. So after set the f02.07, then finally press the run key, and in this moment motor will start to run, and then wait for few seconds, and then it will back to main interface when the auto tuning is done. So now let me introduce with you our product application. So our AC01 can be used many sector, many field, many various kind of industrial application. So such as fan, pump, automated production line, and carpentry machineries, also woodworking machineries. You can use our AC01 product, and smart logistics service, such as good handling and warehouse maintaining. So you can use our AC01 product, and also you can use for food packaging line, food packaging line, different kind of food packaging industry. You can use our AC01 product. So that's all for today's presentation. So if you have any question, you can write down in comment. We'll answer your questions. And thanks for watching.